Welcome to the Plush Toy Showcase. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Wild Republic Cuddlekins Anteater. Now this is an awesome looking anteater. I mean, just look at this little guy. He's got such a cute little face and a really awesome long snout. A really cool looking anteater. But first, before we go into more details, let's look at an overview. So this guy is a very long toy. So you can see there how long he is with his tail there. And then that's his stomach. On the top. And the other side of him. There's the back with his bushy tail. And the front with his long little snout. And then this guy is very long as well. So if you look at the measurements of him, if you measure right from the tip of his nose here, right down to the end of his tail, you're looking at 62 centimeters or 24.5 inches long. Now if you measure from his nose to the base of his tail just here, you're looking at 43 centimeters or 17 inches long. And if you only measure his body here, you're looking at about 12 inches long. So he's quite a long toy. He's got quite a length to this little guy, especially with the long nose and the long tail. Now he's also quite high as well. So if you measure the tip of his ear here down to his front foot, you're looking at 19 centimeters or 7.5 inches tall. And width-wise, and basically the easiest way to measure it is to measure his back feet distance here, because that's basically his widest point. And you're looking there about 17 centimeters or 6.5 inches wide. Now going into the details of this little guy. First off, you've got this awesome looking anteater face. I mean, just look at this guy. He's really got a cute little face. So he's got some nice little brown eyes there. Black in the center, brown on the outside. He's got these nice tiny little ears here. Now the ears aren't made of fur, they're more of a brown material. And it goes into the brown fur of his face here. So he's got this nice long snout, very soft brown fur on there, which goes to the end here where his nose is, and there's a slightly darker coloring to it, where his little nostrils are located just there in between the fur. They are kind of hard to see, but a very soft looking snout, and it gives him a really cute little face as well. Now following this brown fur down his back here, you've also got this nice longer fur going along his back. It's very soft as well, but it's way longer than this nice short fur. And then you go into sort of stripes here, so you've got a nice little white stripe, then a black stripe which goes under his face there, down his chest. Same on the other side. And this fur is very different from the brown fur. These furs would be slightly softer, but yeah, they're a different type of fur. And it does make the color quite striking because it does stand out quite a bit. The next layer here, you go into this long fur. So this is like a long kind of creamish like fur. It's still very soft to touch, but it's far longer. Bit more wild and woollier. And this fur travels down his legs here to his front legs. Also on the other side there as well. Goes down into his front paws here, which of course have black, white, and then black fur. And at the end there, you've got these little grey bit of material to look like his claws. That's the underside of them, so it's a bit more white underneath. You can see the lines there of his paws though. And these curve really nicely. You can see the curve there, so that when you actually sit him on the desk, he's leaning on the front of his paws there, and his claws are curled around, just like a real anteater would walk. And also a nice benefit of this is that you can quite easily hold his hand like this. It just slots into your hand really nicely. And this fur once again is very soft. Now the next layer is this long dark brown fur, and this goes all the way on his tail there as well. Very long fur, very kind of woolly, gives him a kind of wilder look, especially with the bushy tail there as well. Very soft to touch though, and the tail itself is also very soft, very padded as well, and you can easily move his tail. It's very big and fluffy. Same with his back here, the butt. In the butt here you do have, it's sort of like in here just behind his legs there on the butt, you've got some pellets there, and that just gives him a bit of weight in the back of the anteater, and so he sits really nicely because of that. Now all this brown fur covers his entire tail, down over his back legs, a bit onto his belly here, so you can see the brown fur there, and it goes down his back legs as well. Now on his back paws here, he has a different type of fur again. This is a short brown fur, but it's definitely the softest fur. This feels the softest out of any fur in his body. So it's a really nice plush fur, really soft to the touch. And the paws are quite nice. You can see the little stitches there. But he's a really nice detailed anteater toy. He looks like an anteater. He's got a really adorable looking face. I find they've done a really good job with the character, especially with this long little snout there. And also his cool looking body. Nice big fluffy tail. He's a really nice anteater. And of course you can play with this guy as well. You can hold him on the back and move him around. You can move his arms here. You know, you can move his snout a little bit. So he's a really nice toy to play with, or just to pat, because he's very soft and he's just such a nice looking anteater. Overall, I think that Wild Republic have done a very good job with this anteater. He looks like an anteater. He's got really nice character there, really nice fur, and a lot of assortment of fur as well. So he's not just one color, and it really kind of breaks out the different layers that he's got on him. It really looks nice. He looks like a real anteater, and he's pretty awesome as well. I really like his face. It's a really nice looking anteater face. So if you love anteaters, or you just love animals and want a cool anteater plush, then this toy is definitely recommended. It's a really nice toy, and there's some really nice detailing in it, and it's very soft. So I would highly recommend this anteater toy. It's such a nice toy, and it really does look like an anteater. Very adorable little animal. Anyway guys, that was the Wild Republic Cuddlekins Anteater. If you like this video, then please press that like button, as it really helps out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos, as I'll have heaps more plush toys up very shortly. Thanks again for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one.